Tonight, the woman accused of hitting and killing a 6-year-old boy in Pacific Beach earlier this month made her first court appearance. CBS 8's Alex Cheney was in the courtroom today and joins us live with what happened. Alex?
You know, it was an emotional day in the courtroom, Carlo, as Tiffany Sanchez, she was sitting in the hallway just before court got started. You could see tears on her face. There were family and friends of the O'Laughlins there as well. So it was a very tense courtroom today, as yes, Tiffany Sanchez was charged with 3 counts, 2 of which are felonies, and her bail was increased from $50,000 to $150,000.
The current one of $50,000.
Today in court, we got our first look at 32-year-old Tiffany Sanchez as the bailiff put handcuffs on her.
Yes, Your Honor.
She pled not guilty to all charges. The district attorney brought 3 charges, 2 felonies, gross vehicular manslaughter, hit and run causing death or serious injury, and finally an infraction of driving without a valid license.
The defendant struck Hudson.
The district attorney said today that Sanchez's driver's license expired in 2017.
Essentially here what we have is nothing short of a horrific tragedy. 6-year-old Hudson lost his life far too soon based on driving conduct of Miss Sanchez.
The DA increased her bail amount to $150,000 today because they brought the additional gross vehicular felony charge, which is a more serious charge than the hit and run that she was already out on a $50,000 bond for.
Based on a review of the evidence, my office has decided to charge the gross vehicular manslaughter, which is a higher charge than what she was booked in under. And so given the severity of the charge and the facts of this case, we believed $150,000 to be much more appropriate.
This all stems from a January 17th incident when 6-year-old Hudson O'Laughlin was crossing an alley in Pacific Beach on his bike after having lunch with his family when Sanchez drove into that alley, hitting Hudson and driving over him with both sets of her car's tires. The DA said she did not stop to render aid and drove off. A bystander was able to take a picture of her license plate. SDPD arrested Sanchez about 3 hours after the incident. In court today, family and friends of the O'Laughlins brought pictures of Hudson as they grieve the loss of the 6-year-old boy. Now, I spoke to a civil litigation attorney after court today. He said that the O'Laughlin family is going to be considering some civil charges against Sanchez and the city of San Diego for that alleyway where the crash occurred that he says is a very common place where some of those crashes do happen. Right now, the district attorney says that Sanchez faces a maximum sentence of 6 years for those charges, and she's due back for a readiness hearing on April 4th for this tragic incident. Back over to you.